what's going on, Costco cousins? Welcome back to another edition of Costco Chronicles from Las Vegas, Nevada. And I would normally say sunny and hot Las Vegas, Nevada, but it's kind of windy today. High is only going to get up to the mid 70s. Tomorrow, the low 60s. We're getting chilly here in Vegas, but let's take a look at the first item up for bid in today's showcase, a new car. It is a new car, but not that type. So this is for children. There's actually a 12-volt bumper car. And you can see, I just pulled away the rubber here. It's a very thin piece of rubber, almost like an inner tube from a tire is what that looks like. And it only goes up to 2.2 miles per hour. But just be careful with this one. If you have a 4-year-old and a 9-year-old in another car, and the 9-year-old is heavier, especially at my place where my driveway is downhill, this can be a visit to the ER on Christmas evening. So just be extra careful about this one if you get a couple of these for your young people, that those young people are not just the same age, but around the same size. For $159.99, that bumper car can be yours. And then the Paw Patrol. There's a savings right now through the end of the month, $49.99. This was featured in an earlier episode of mine, but it was just regular price. So the fact that they are discounting that through October the 30th might mean they're trying to get rid of it. So if this is something that you're thinking about for your young person, might be the time to jump on that right now. And then the Mattel Knuckle Crunchers Ring Bundle, also currently on special, $23.99. John Cena, a few other WWE wrestlers. And if your young ones are into this, this would be a nice gift for them to find under the tree through October the 30th. Also the Death Star. Oh, there's my couch from college. I was wondering where those couch pillows went. Looks like they've turned it into a toy. $14.97 for this. It's just a laundry rack. I gotta tell you, I have had the opportunity to dry some things outside in this Vegas sun. I don't have a laundry rack. I just put things on hanger and hang them outside. But the outside sun of Vegas dries things just as well, if not faster, than the dryer inside the house, which costs electricity. So if you're in a place where this could be beneficial, $14.97, not a bad deal at all. Speaking of laundry, $9.99. What about a collapsible laundry basket? That is not a bad deal. When it's empty, you don't need it taking up all that space in your closet. Fold it down. For $99.99, your dog can have his own vacuum cleaner. Yes, that's right. I said it. A separate vacuum cleaner for your dog. Shark said, look here. Why is your dog using your human vac? We can make a vac just for Fido. This one I really don't get, I have to say. I'm trying to look at the package to see what differentiation of dirt the dog has that you would want it segregated from your own dirt in a separate vacuum system. I can't understand it. If this is a product that you think is a good one, please tell me why down in the comments. Or if you have it, please tell me why down in the comments. Also from Shark, though, they do have a vacuum that's on sale, the Shark Detect, for $2.99. It is part of this special that's going on through November 17th. $80 savings on this one. And I do like the fact that this one empties your human waste. That didn't sound right. Not human waste, but the trash that you would vacuum from humans. I'm trying to make a reference back to the dog vacuum of them having separate dirt from you, but that did not come out right at all. Let's move on to the Sonic Care Professional Clean $129, a savings of $40. I believe this is kind of the middle Sonic brand or Sonic toothbrush. They have the Diamond Care, which is a little more expensive. But this one says 100% less stains in 2 days. Do you have a stain on your tooth? Would you like it gone in a couple of days? Get that toothbrush. The Ninja Blast Portable did have this briefly, took it back, just didn't have the power that we kind of needed. I would say if you're doing a protein shake, this is absolutely going to be right up your alley. If you're doing frozen fruits and vegetables and ice and things like that, yeah, it may not have the power for you, but you can get a couple of those for $59.99 right now with the special. Cuisinart says, let me get in the game here through November 17th. You can get this blend, whip, slice, shred, mix, process, all with this machine, $29.99. So again, this would, I would say, probably for maybe an individual, small family, something like that could work out just fine. Now, if you do need a little more power with your blender, $119 can get you the Ninja Deluxe Kitchen System, 20% more capacity. And it just looks like this will deliver some of the power you need to do big time things. And it looks like it has some food processing attachments on it as well. Going on to some coffee, $21.99 for this, the Roasters Reserve. And this will give you a chance to sample some of the other coffees. It's got 3 medium roast blends in there and 2 dark roast blends. And I might get that box later, actually, to try that. But if you need something to brew your coffee in, the Ninja Brew Crew, or the dual brew, is here. 14 cup carafe there, but it also will allow you to use your own coffee grounds, not just the coffee pods. So I do like that you have the option, especially the pods can get expensive. So buy a pack of the beans, grind it up in the front of the Costco, and then you can use that. $89.99 out to the door. That is yours for the taking. And we're going to continue in the coffee thing by looking at the Kirkland brands that are on sale here. All of them are $6 savings right now. The Breakfast Blend is essentially their light roast. The Pacific Bold is their dark roast. And then the Summit Roast is their medium roast here. And this is the lowest price that you will find these throughout the year. And they do go on maybe every 2 or 3 months. So if you happen to stock up last time, you don't need to do it this time. They'll come back around on a $6 savings. The Donut Shop is on sale for $30. Now that's only 80 pods, so a little more expensive per pod. But if you like that flavor, that's the way you have to go. And then even the little pricier are the Pete's Dark Roast Carrot pods for $32.89 for a 75 count box. Then the flooring, doing some home improvement work around the house. Just be careful. This thing has a Death Star on it. So if you are buying anything related to kind of home improvement where you might need to come back and get more, be mindful if it's on clearance, it might not be there when you come back. Buy enough the first time. And then an old favorite, Cheez-Its. Can't go wrong with that. And I'll show you the nutrition label. But yeah, who cares about that when you're eating some Cheez-Its? And guess what's going on today at the Costco? They have a sample of Cheez-Its. Now, of course, I know what Cheez-Its taste like, but I am going to partake, as I generally do. Even if the thing that's being sampled is something I'm familiar with, I still just get the sample to get a snack. And if I'm eating cheese, now I have to get some prunes. You got to keep things moving. That cheese will back you up like 95 North in rush hour traffic. So if you're having something like that, have something to balance. Get yourself some dried plums or prunes here. And to show the nutrition label here, they do have some preservatives in here, so it's not just the plums or the prunes here. So just be mindful of that. It's not an organic product. And then there's some mangoes here, and these are sweetened. So, of course, they're probably adding little sugar of some type. Total added sugar, 7 grams in this product. So it's not just the dried mangoes, but right next to this, for a little more, $13.99, we do have organic dried mangoes. And you'll see when I show the nutrition label here that there are no added sugars and still giving you 11% of your dietary fiber. So not as much as the prunes, but not bad at all. Straightforward, just dried mangoes in that package. Looks good. A little expensive, but maybe, you gotta eat right, you need to pay the price. So that's something I might actually check out. Checking out some of this Skinny Pop popcorn right now. Again, samples galore. This popcorn we're passing, Lesser Evil. That is my favorite popcorn. In fact, I did buy some of that, which I might show in a future video because it was purchased to use my 2% executive membership check. Because if you want to get cash back from that, you just buy one item and you can get the change from your executive membership. So maybe I'll do something on that. The differences between the executive membership check and the check you get from your Citibank card, which you can just cash up at the front. In either case, I digress. So I got some samples here. Eating the popcorn. I feel about the Skinny Pop. I like the other one better. But this, was it turkey? I'm not sure if it was turkey, but this treat here, the meat, yeah, that was pretty good. The jerky, I'm trying to say turkey and I'm thinking jerky, but that was actually pretty good. So I don't know, would recommend that one. I don't know if you're a jerky person, not that you're a jerk, but a person who eats jerky. That one was a pretty good choice. I am not one that buys it normally, so I don't mind sampling every once in a while, though. The Toblerone, this is something I would normally see at a duty-free shop at an airport, but they have it here in Costco right now, and they have a lot of it. And you can get it for a little bit of a discount right now through the November 17th coupon. $7.99 for $3 savings. Polenta with roasted vegetables. Now I have to admit, I didn't know what this was. I had to look this up. So polenta is made with cornmeal. So think like shrimp and grits, but grits and vegetables here in this case. So give it up to Costco for, again, always introducing me to new things from different cultures that I was not aware of. And I've not tried this, so someone can tell me if they've tried that, or maybe you make your own polenta at home and familiar with that product. Now, this one I'm familiar with. I'm not sure which country it's from, but those are good. I call them high rollers. I guess they call them rollers something too, but just some of the roasted turkey there. And then, of course, salads. Let's take a look at a couple of these. The Caesar salad, which I have had on multiple occasions before, and it's pretty good. But this autumn grain salad, I have not had before. And so with champagne vinaigrette, looks like you can get a package of that for about $11, and it was a heavy package. So if you're having salad, why not have pizza to go with it? A vegetarian option here with the margarita pizza, $16.99. Shout out to Costco for looking out for the people who don't want to eat meat. And then for the rest of us, there's the combo pizza, which is also $16.99. And I've just had this past weekend. Friends and family over. 10 out of 10, highly recommend. Everybody liked it. Not a slice left. And then some shrimp cocktail, and that's from Frozen, so be mindful of that. $9.99. Chili, $3.99 per pound. That's $15 for that container. And I've heard good things about the chili. Not had it yet, but it looks good, and I would like to try it. And then perhaps you have a shepherd in your family, and that shepherd wants a little slice of pie. They have the shepherd's pie here as well. And you wonder what goes on with the rotisserie chicken the day after when they don't sell it. Well, there it is. Rotisserie chicken noodle soup, $3.49 per pound. And I'm not sure if that's the leftover chicken, but it would make sense. I hope that Costco is doing that to save money. By all means, it's fresh at the end of the day. Why not use that chicken to make a chicken noodle soup and sell that the next day, just like they would do at the grade school cafeteria? All right, so we're going to come around and look at another Italian dish, the tiramisu, and this will be the last item up for bids today in today's showcase. $8.39, not bad at all. In the glass containers, much like the Belgium mousse they had a few weeks ago that was on special. And I am a tiramisu guy, so trust me when I tell you I will be trying this before the special ends. And I haven't been doing the dropping in my taste test and samplings when I do that. So I'm going to try to do that and come up with a video with the things that I've been sampling lately and let you know how that is. So, well, that will do it today, folks, for today's episode. Thank you for tuning in, those of you who have. I know You have a lot of options out there when it comes to YouTube videos. So the fact that you stopped and selected this one, I appreciate it. If you don't mind pushing the subscribe button, help us get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. What a wonderful Christmas present that would be. I certainly appreciate it. Until next time, I'm out.